Hi, Jerry. I'm Christina Cavallari. I'm from TooFab.com.
Hey,
So nice to meet you.
same.
Well, first of all, I want to say congratulations on such an incredible show. Harlem is such a bingeable show. I love it so, so much. How are you feeling getting ready for fans to see season three and unfortunately the final season?
I'm excited. I'm excited for people's reaction because I was watching the final edits maybe a few months ago, and I was sobbing through it. And I was like, I was there. Why am I crying? But it's so well shot and it's so heart-wrenching our directors have done such a great job, our producers, the writers, to get all of what needed to be got in 6 episodes. So I also hope that the audience feels complete and at comfort and to feel like, oh, if it's only going to be 6 episodes, I hope it's this 6 episodes, you know?
Oh my God, I love that. That makes me so excited. Can you talk to me about a bit of behind the scenes of that last day of filming and how you felt, how the cast and crew felt? Because 3 seasons is a long time. That camaraderie between all of you, that's got to be so bittersweet to say goodbye to.
Yeah, it was. And I would there is a day of filming that I don't know if it was my last day, but it was Gail's last day. It might have been my last day. And they had somehow gotten all of us to be filming different things on this day. And it was so beautiful, but it also feels like it was a party on set, and it felt like, we were just hanging out, and it's like it's the best feeling when it's a party, and it definitely didn't feel like goodbye. There were moments where it felt like goodbye, but that wasn't one of them. And shout out to Gail, who got to experience that, and she was like, yeah, I've never experienced anything like this, and I didn't know how everybody was going to be, but she ended up staying way past the time of way past her rapping, because we were just hanging out in the hair trailer, and that's usually what we do. And that's
Yeah.
because our family extends far beyond just the people on the screen, but the people off the screen as well.
I want to ask, how much of you have you brought into Thai and how much have you learnt from Thai for your own life?
Right. I think Ty is a different version of me, right? And so sometimes people say, "Oh, that's just you," and it's like, no, it's a version of me, but we're different in a lot of ways. But I wanted to bring her my fullness. I wanted to bring her that part of me that, like, when she walks into the room, you know that she's there. I wanted to bring to her that part of me that is queer, but in her by her own definition, that's not falling into any stereotypes, or that's not stuck in any one thing. I wanted to bring that freeness to her. I think she's taught me of a little bit more of how to go for the things that I want relentlessly in my career, and she's teaching me, or maybe I taught her, maybe we were learning together a little bit of that balance of, like, I love love, and I'm always going to be in love. I love being in love. And Ty loves the idea of love, or loves the idea of partnership. And I think together we learn how to create the balance between love and work. Because for me, as much as I love love, as many times as I want to fall in love, my work is going to come first. That's just the thing that's been put on me in my career sector, in my stellium, in my fifth house. My work is going to come first because there's something that I'm meant to do here. And so being in a partnership where that is understood, but that doesn't make me shy away from love. And I think Ty is where we're navigating that in parallel universes.
Megan Good, she described the four of you as the four characters as very specific and fully formed human beings, which I love. But God, I tell you what, Jerry, I do not feel like a fully formed human being. Is that something that you resonate with, or is that just something that you feel that Harlem has as a show, and it's kind of like giving us inspiration and hope that we can get there too?
I think what she means by fully formed is that maybe that our that we know we there's a grasp on who these people are from the writer's perspective. I think in them being fully formed, we see the characters themselves making decisions and trying to figure out what this form is that's already been created. I think the beauty is we get to see them fail and throw stuff at the wall and figure out who they want to be or who they don't want to be, but we also see it steeped in some authenticity. There's something about these four girls that their values maybe are clear, or there's something about them that like is the ever-present thing that keeps their friendship going. And that's the thing that feels formed. It feels like, oh, we always can come back to us. We always can come to this table at Llewell's and be together and know that there's going to be love here, there's going to be acceptance here, there's going to be joy here, but there's also going to be realness here.
Love that. That's exactly how I feel when I watch the show. I feel like I've just got four best friends and I feel like I'm a part of it. And that's something that I'm going to miss. But looking forward for you, Jerry, what's next for you? What can we look forward to and seeing you next?
Well, I want to do a movie before I go into my next TV show. But on a personal level, I have a solo piece that is a ritual of healing called What We Lost in the Fire, which is interesting because of the LA fires now. And so I'm looking for a place, maybe some funding, maybe some time and space to throw things at a wall because I want it to feel like you're walking through my family history as if it was an art museum. And so in a gallery, you're seeing all of these different rooms that tell a story about like my upbringing, my lineage, my ancestors before you get to this ritual, this making a building of this altar, this manifestation meditation, but also how we break chains, how we break the cycle. And I hope that it will be the first solo piece in that will be featured at Art Basel. That's my dream.